Howdy y'all and welcome to Lex Lives. I think it's time to play a little Agrarian Skies. Oh man, look at all the cows I've got to sacrifice. I really need to get back in there and work on some more on this temple. I haven't done it. So I got a couple issues today with the automation process. And of course we already know that the spaghetti maker down there doesn't work the best because I don't have any well, it produces salt is easy to produce, so it produces way too much salt. And so I'd shut down my salt, and then it ran out of salt while I wasn't playing, and I still had the server going. But I've run into the same issue here with my cows. My poor wheat farm here has clogged up with too many seeds. And I think the trees knocked out a piece of redstone conduit here on me. And so I just spent the last 10 minutes trying to figure out why there's no power coming to my system here. And then realized it was a missing conduit, not anything else that was going on. So I need to make a trash can, which I don't remember how to do that. That's, what? Trash. It's stone and, oh, it's 3 stone, 5 cobble, and a chest. I don't suppose you could just whip one up for me. No, of course you can't, because you don't have any stone. Because why would you have stone? Alright, let's throw a stack of cobble in the old furnace here. Get out of here. Get out of here. You don't have any stone because I've been using it. But I also need a chest out of that, so make me a chest real quick. Alright, and then as soon as you get your 3 stone, there we go. And then I'm gonna need some seeds so I can set this thing up. Oh, you know what? I got them on me. Good. Get away, man. I'm trying to do something here. You're just being bothersome. Alright, and then, there it is. Give me some seeds, so I can mark this thing. And then what we'll do is we'll throw another pipe on here. I want to use another pipe so that I can set it to opaque or dense. It is opaque, dense, so that this is the last place that stuff will flow to. Oh, yeah, pneumatic servo. And then the only thing I want to allow in here is whitelist seeds. And that should fix the seed problem. Yes, we are back to working. Good. There it goes. Awesome. What happened was it filled up all the slots with seeds, and then it still has seeds in it, but I don't have any place for seeds to go, and so it doesn't know what to do. It gets confused. And then we just gotta wait for the planter to go, and so now it just should be sending lots of wheat to both of these eventually. Should be seeing some cow love. No cow love? I know it's working. I just don't know how long it takes for the, oh, there it goes. Cow love. Yep. And then you're gonna pop over the baby. Yep, there they go. Awesome. Alright. When I logged on, this was completely gummed up, too. Why are there so many cats? There's always cats. So my problem was, like I said, there were no... Okay, well, let's start on this end here. So we got some in stone, but because of everything else, there were no end pearls. And so without the ender pearls, it wasn't making anything. So that's a problem. And then down here, we've got got a lot of potatoes. I'm going to have to put the potatoes back out there because apparently they stopped producing again, and that's alright. Lettuce is getting pretty close to how many lettuce we need. And then I really don't need all these seeds. And then this was completely full of wheat. It's still pretty much completely full of wheat. And this was completely full of flour because it's a water mixing bowl and salt with flour to make dough. And so there was no room for salt because it ran out of salt. This makes salt, but because it's just water, it was overwhelming everything. And like this was just full of salt, and this needed space for so the soybeans here, the silken tofu comes over here to be made into my dough. And so that got run out by salt, and so I need more salt. What is this? This uses, yeah, because this makes the butter, and this makes the dough with the salt and the flour. And then they come over here to be turned into pasta, which comes over here, and you can see I've got plenty of pasta. I'm just basically waiting on tomatoes at this point. But we're doing pretty good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 stacks of spaghetti. So that's coming along pretty nicely. I don't know why these tomatoes are not flowing over. I'm going to go ahead and turn them into seeds, though. It'll help speed things up in the long run. My mushroom house here now has mushrooms growing on top of it. Not a lot on the inside, but a lot on the outside. I really think I need to expand that to be huge. I was going to look up to see if there was some way to force more in the way of mushroom production, since I need so many mushrooms for one of the quests, but there's a good chance that that's going to be one of the last quests we work with. So I'm still trying to get enough tomato plants to fill up its section. Plenty of lettuce, plenty of spice, plenty of soybeans, plenty of wheat for sure. Could always use more ender lilies, but they're there, I guess. So that's all working pretty good. Now the bees, I don't have these automated, and so they ran through once and then stopped. And you can see they've run through once again and stopped. Oh, we got a cultivated princess, nice. And common cultivated drone. Alright, so there's a good chance we just got our cultivated mix. And we got a couple of common here. I'm gonna pull my meadows bees here, and I'm gonna replace them with that cultivated princess cultivated drone, just to see if it's gonna breed true. You know what? Let's use the beealyzer first. Now there's two branches of the bees we need. I think you should have made me some honey. Yes. And we need industrious and noble, which are 2 different branches of bees. Okay, what I need now is I need the beealyzer. And so what we do is we take the beealyzer, and I'm going to put in my bee, and then you can see here at the top, it needs honey to run this. So if I put honey in, then it gives me all the information about my bees. It's active cultivated. I don't understand all this, alright? I know there's a lot of tricks that you can do with your bees. It's got active and inactive genes. So what we're looking at are the genes. And so it's a cultivated, it has an inactive common, it has a shorter lifespan, has an inactive shortest. This is new area. I didn't know there were areas before. Fertility looks good. Uses flowers. Pollen is slowest. Speed is slower. That's all information you use when you're breeding the different bees together. So this is what I wanted. Well, this is a hybrid. We want to get a purebred, and I think that's the trick. Is that like this is cultivated forest, and this is a cultivated common. And so you're supposed to just like throw these away. But I like to go ahead and just run them through anyways and try to breed out the stuff I don't want. And I know like you're supposed to just get rid of them because they're not the bees I'm after, but they have the traits of the bees I'm after. And so I'm a little more brute force in my approach, I guess, than finesse. And so I'll just breed these bees over and over until I get the mutation I'm looking for, instead of trying to breed the. Now this says ignoble. I don't remember if this is what I'm after or not. You know, I should just put all this honey in here so I can stop doing this. Okay, see, this is a pure common drone. And this is a common meadows hybrid. Oh, and this is a common forest hybrid, but this is a pure common. So see, we did get a pure common, but I'm going to go ahead and do, let's check this princess here. See what she became. And I'm going to put in my common forest and my common meadows, and we'll see what we get out of that. And then I'm going to put in this other common princess here we got, and that's a common forest hybrid. Okay. Now, with my common, alright, so these are trying to get pure commons, and this is trying to get pure cultivated. But with my pure common, I can take a pure meadows princess or a pure forestry, right? You're a pure forestry princess. Yep, see, this is a pure meadow. And so if we take the pure meadow and we'll put her with the pure common, then we get a good chance at getting the next type we want, which is industrious. We're after industrious. I think we want industrious and noble. Industrious will get us the pollen, and the noble will get us the royal jelly. And the cultivated make the royals, and the ignobles that we're working on will make the industrious. Like I said, it's been a while since I've did all this. I usually have some kind of web page open while I'm working on it because it's really confusing. In fact, I might just have a link I can look at real quick here. Minecraft. Master Apiarist database. Is that the web page I go to? That's not even a web page. This is a. Okay, I have a link to a page here, but I don't know if I've ever used it. It's some kind of spreadsheet off of Google. Okay, so industrious comes from diligent and unweary. Unweary comes from diligent and cultivated. Okay, so cultivated makes industrious. Diligent is common and cultivated, and then you need diligent and cultivated. So common and cultivated make diligent, and then unweary comes from diligent and cultivated, and then those two combine to make industrious. Okay, so what's the other group then? The ignobles. Cultivated. Oh no, what am I talking about? Cultivated. Nobles are common and cultivated. Common, cultivated. Really? I really thought there was a different process in that, but I guess that's where they split then. Industrious and noble. So yeah, we're on the right path. We need common. Common in forest or meadows will give us cultivated, which we kind of have. We're trying for that. If we can get a pure cultivated, then we can use the cultivated with the common to make either our noble or our diligent. And then once we have the noble and the diligent, then they go on to make the other kind. So that's where they split, is after common, so or after cultivated. Yep. So we're on the right track. We're on the right track. I'm going to take this out of here. It's just a long process because you have to wait for the bees to die. Once we get the alveary, it's a little easier, but you need the basic pieces. And we're not going to be breeding our bees up that much anyways. Because what you really do with the bees is they make all this honey, or all this honeycomb, and then you get like, let's see. Oh, this says we need imperial bees to make royal jelly. And pollen comes from industrious bees, yeah. But you get like glowstone, and this one says it makes eggs, radioactive, sugar, milk, alcohol. This one makes royal jelly too. Classical bee. I don't even know. There's so many bees on this list. Let me just look real quick here. So starting at 5, this page alone has 138 bees listed. 138 different kinds of bees. Yeah. I don't need 138 kinds of bees, thanks. We'll get to noble and princess and hopefully, or noble and industrious, and hopefully that's as far as we really gotta go. I just know we need pollen, and oh, let's grab this tomato real quick. Whew. I thought for a second I was gonna fall off the cliff. I stole your tomato. I'm gonna put it in the planter. Yeah. So bees are going. This is working again. This is working sort of. I guess I would like to see how close we are on some of our different quests with the rest of the time. So we break out the book. And dun 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 dun, I just need more nether copper, and my nether ores are completed. I got the last of my ardite and cobalt today, and gold. That makes me happy. We just need some more nether copper, which apparently is very slow in appearing. Wish that worked a little faster, but hey, I thought it was going to be the ardite and cobalt that drove us crazy, and we succeeded, so I'm glad with that. The dirt collection, of course, is going to take us 1,000 years. I'm going to have to step that up here at some point. I could do 100 Tinker's alloy gear pretty easy. But the sticky pistons I'm a little concerned about because I don't know that I have 1,000 slime blocks. Or no, wait, can't you do that with rubber? You can make sticky pistons with rubber. I just need to get 1,000 rubber. I need another tree farm. I need a rubber tree farm. I might have to add another tree farm. Interesting. I didn't think about that. I was just thinking I needed a lot of slime blocks. So that's something I'm going to have to work on yet. How's the trees going? Oh man, look at that. We are... Oh, I am starving. I better eat before I die. You know, wearing this jetpack has the side effect that I don't realize I'm starving because I don't slow down. And I've died a couple of times because of that, let me tell you. But look at that. We are pretty close here. We only need... what, 8,500 more wood? And we'll have 100,000 oak wood fed into the machine That's just insane. Alright, next one, let's go check our not the end. So for not the end, we need 1,000 in stone. And like I said, my machine was gummed up, so my stuff wasn't going. But we do have 139 in stone, so not bad, because we're only going to 1,000, so that's already a tenth of the way there. That's pretty awesome. Glass, I still haven't worked on the glass or the searing stone. Soul sand's getting there. I've submitted 6,184 soul sand so far. Oh yeah, I was working on that too. I should go check that out. Those are done inside though. If I think about it, we'll go back in a minute. But soul sand, I haven't been letting my soul sand run through my sifting process, and so it's just been collecting. And so every once in a while, when I've let my server run and I log in, everything will just be laying around because all the soul sand is collecting and it's starting to fill up slots. It takes a while to make soul sand, so you know, we're getting there. It's getting pretty close. I'm pleased at how fast the soul sand actually is building up. So we're doing really good on for the hoarding. Most of it is pretty close to complete. Let's go ahead and check on the flux things. I don't remember how many of those I've got made. 15. So we're halfway. That's not a crafting quest, right? That's a manual submit. Yeah. Whew. So we're actually halfway on the flux. So let's see. Resonant flux capacitors. So if you start making those, where are they? Right here. I don't even know what's working. It's been so crazy glitchy. I think you know how to make all those individual parts, right? But you just get stupid, and then it's irritating because then you got to break a block to reset the system because it's dumb. Yeah, see? Now it's going. It knows how to make Invar and stuff, so it's just going to have to make some Invar. Right, you know how to make Invar? Yeah. Yeah, okay. Just want to make sure I had the recipes in there for Invar. So that's going. That'll probably be done eventually here. This one, of course, is going to take days to finish. This I haven't even really started on. Well, this I haven't started on. Mostly I've just been collecting red flowers for that. So for the hoarding's going pretty good. The flow one, I still haven't done the DNA thing at all. I'm really impressed by how far the seed oil one has come. We've got 59,000 buckets of seed oil already dumped in here. I mean, that's really impressive. Oh, these are going to be really handy. Why don't you finish this so I can get these purple things to make me some purple dyes. But so seed oil is coming along pretty good in there. Oh, I haven't even started on this one. Oh, I hate making cryothium. I'm going to have to... Once I'm done with the spaghetti, I'm definitely going to have to turn those into making cryothium, because that's a horrible thing to do. Biofuel, I haven't been working on that one at all. Liquid mobs has come pretty far. 113,000 buckets of mob essence. That's pretty awesome. I haven't done any redstone or ethanol. Wait, why don't I just have this one completed? That's just bizarre. Let's complete that one right now. Honey. H-O-N-E-Y. Honey. Can. How do I make the can? It's 310 ingots upside down. Thank you. Alright, and then that's, okay, you're full of seed oil. don't suppose any of these are empty. No. 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 Dang it. I need a fluid transposer that's not doing anything. Do I have any of those already made? No, but I do have the recipe in here for it. Ha! Okay, let's sneak down here. We'll just stick it right here. Can I... Let's see. There's got to be a way to transfer honey into a bucket, right? Or honey into this thing. Yeah, there we go. Really? You won't just take the honey? Okay, well, what do I do with honey drops then? That's making them here. What's that? Depleted honey crystal. Ooh, honey slice. That sounds delicious. Really? There's no way to take the honey drops I got? Then how do you get liquid honey? Huh? How do I get liquid honey? How do I get... Okay, so if I have honey in my carpenter, then I can put honey in things. And I know I need honey. Is it a squeezer? Did I bring my honey down with me? I had to have, right? There it is. Ah, yeah, there we go. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, I want 1 can of honey, and I think you just put honey in here. Okay, so I got my can in there. Where's my honey? I knew there was a way to do this. I don't want to put too much honey. Oh yeah, that's how you get propolis. Oh yeah. I forgot. It's been so long since I worked with this stuff. There we go. There's our can of honey. Yay. Alright, so there's one. No, I don't need these cans, so you take those. Okay, so, oh yeah, now I need bajillion tons of liquid honey. Of course I do. Okay, so honey is something we'll have to work on yet. You guys need to stop making quests appear on my screen. Fluid protein got slowed down because the cows weren't being fed. But I do have close to 10,000 buckets of meat in there. Milk I don't have going yet. I don't know why. I've got the system set up for it. And sewage is actually doing pretty good with the 53,000. I don't know why it says 0%. Oh, because it's 16 million buckets of sewage, of course. And then, yeah, I don't know what to do about the mushrooms either, because I don't have a mushroom at the moment. I need to make a mushroom, or a couple of them. In fact, can we do that? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Mushroom egg. We need mycelium, leather, and a mushroom. Mushroom, mushroom. You're over here. Oh man, is that the only one you got? I could use another. I also am not sure about how to get mycelium because if you break it, it comes up as dirt. So that's not handy. I need some silk touch. I don't have any silk touch. I'll figure that out though. I'll make some mushrooms and at least 2. And then I can tie in a couple of my quest delivery systems here into this milk and mushroom tanks because those get harvested from the animals in here. So I probably have plenty of milk production. I just don't have it going into here. So let's see, we'll plop that down there. And we take our book and we say strong bones, select task. Alright. And then we take fluid duct. Put you in there, and then we'll flip this and we put stop popping around stuff. And we put this on here and turn you on. And you will suck the milk right out of there. Oh, great. And then the mushroom soup goes in here. That's okay. It'll just keep sucking. I can't believe how much mushroom soup is in there. It's bizarre. And then we do the same thing on this side. I'll put you here. Quest book. Nope. Same task. You're now mushroom soup. And one of these. Become an output. And then you suck out the mushroom soups that I don't have replacements for. And so that will start on those. So those are automated now. This over here is actually making our... I wish more pink slime flowed over here instead of down the drain where I think it's going. But yeah, things are moving pretty good in the right direction. Gonna need a rubber tree farm for the pistons. Gonna need some mushrooms for the soup. Really need to get back over here and do some more magic stuff, trying to get some more of that done. I definitely have enough cows for sacrificing to put some more levels on my temple so that I can get to the next section on that. But yeah, I think we're doing alright. So, glad you like, subscribe, be sure and catch the next one. I'll talk to you later.